That reminds me. I was watching. I was on randomly on TikTok and freaking. It was one of those ones where the Rock asks wrestlers like, "Hey, what's your favorite kind of pie?" And he asked
He's like,
Undertaker.
Wu-Tang
Yeah,
pie. And then like
this made me
he's
laugh,
like,
bro.
go ahead, Kane, hit the rock bottom for all these people.
Yeah, no,
Stiff
it's
ass
the
rock bottom.
yeah, it's the
And
no,
then
it's
he's like,
the yeah, yeah, the people's elbow,
the people's elbow,
people's
yeah.
elbow.
He's the stiffest people's elbow I've ever seen. He just can't hit the ropes. He comes back and he's like,
Yeah, no,
like
for
full
real,
body.
for real, bro, man.
on his tongue like,
Wu-Tang pie.
Oh
damn,
man,
Taker.
dude, bro, that's funny, man. Me and Shelby been watching Young Rock too, and that show is dope, man. Y'all gotta
Yo,
watch that.
A
I
really
have
good.
not
No,
touched that.
It's
I haven't touched it
funny,
yet.
bro. It's funny because it's like the dude that plays his dad is like, dude, that dude's really good. Yeah,
actually, I feel like everybody on there is like really good.
Yeah,
yeah,
they all fit their
all
roles
the-
perfectly from what I heard.
Ages of Rocks, like the young, the teenager, and the adult
Teenager.
Rock. Like
yeah.
all of them are really, really freaking good.
It's pretty cool because it's like all and like and like all phases of the Rock. Like there's a lot of cool like cameos you'll see. So like when he's young, when he's like a kid, you'll see Andre the Giant, you'll see like Hulk Hogan. Like that
So-
stuff's cool because it's like it's and then when he's like a teenager, it's kind of like it's when he's a teenager, it's not as much, but you see a lot of his dad, so that stuff's cool too because it's like the whole
Yeah.
family aspect of it.
The whole upbringing part.
Yeah, and then
Did you
when
see
he's
the episode? That was
What's
really
up?
hard.
which one?
Did the latest episode?
Yeah, I seen that one. Not the one of the what's cool too is when he talks about how he's with the U, and that stuff's crazy too because I didn't
Yeah.
know all that.
Yeah,
'Cause
that one was really cool because he
yeah,
was talking about how like Warren Sapp and Ray Lewis.
yeah, dude,
That's-
that stuff's
yeah.
crazy, and I didn't know he played in Canada too. So I don't know. That show's dope, man. Just because one, I love The Rock, and two, I mean, all the cameos are dope, and just like all the people. I never thought of all the people he actually like grew up with. It's pretty crazy. And yeah, he was still like broke. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
That
This
stuff's
dude-
crazy.
It was like I think it's really good because we know The Rock as the wrestler, so it was the first time of seeing him as a person.
Yeah.
So to see him stealing as a teenager
Mhm.
and then like going to school like acting like he was
Getting
like
bullied. Yeah.
yeah, getting bullied, and then he's going to school and saying like his dad is Rocky Johnson and people don't believe him.
Yeah.
They're
No,
like,
it's,
yeah, get out of here.
no, it's crazy, bro. It's a good show. I definitely recommend it, man. That's
Yeah.
that's a fun show, especially if you love wrestling.
Yeah.
The guy that does the interviews with him just
Yeah.
is hilarious.
Oh, you watch it too, Manny?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
watched it. I watched it. I didn't. Well, funny enough, I had watched the first season. I didn't think it was gonna take off the way it did.
I didn't.
And then
Yeah.
what made me start watching season 2 was when I went to go watch Black Adam, and I saw the guy that plays him, the kid that plays the Rock in the show when he first starts as a
teenager?
wrestler, or
Oh, as a
like
wrestler,
no
yeah.
the college slash
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
the
Yes,
early
adult.
wrestler, his son in Black Adam that
That's
transfers the powers to
right.
him.
That's
Oh, no way.
right. I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So if you
that's
and
right.
if you saw his face, you'll remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'll
that's
know
the
that.
kid.
That's
So,
right. I forgot
saw
about
that.
that.
And I was like, oh shit! I was like, damn, that's the guy from
That dude,
the Rock, the young Rock.
yeah,
guy from
The Rock's
Fortnite.
gonna have stunt doubles when he's old, bro. That's all crazy. He already got it lined up. Like
Exactly, bro.
Facts.
That little kid though is absolutely hilarious. That
he
plays him.
is. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they're all. We were just talking about that whole cast is like all on top of it. Like
Mhm.
I was saying about the dad. That dad's
just-
funny,
yeah.
man.
He's fun.
That dude's hilarious.
Yeah, and he's so
He's always-
natural with it.
He's
Yeah.
he's always in like character. Like
Yeah,
he's
yeah, the gimmick. Yeah, yeah. No, that
He's like,
show's dope. Right. I'm waiting because the right now they just got into where he's in the Nation of Domination. I want to know how far they're gonna go with that because that
Nation for domination.
yeah,
Mhm.
man, it's a good show. Bro. The thing is like there's stuff that I didn't know
It's
about
on
that they'll just
Amazon.
bring up. Yeah.
Mhm.
Is there another show you guys would like to watch, like as a bio, like in that kind of sense, where it's like a bio type of show? Is there anybody
Of
else you guys can think
somebody?
of?
If
Yeah,
they already did The Rock, they might as well do somebody like, I would say, the Hardy Boys.
I
That'd be
was even
cool.
staying with wrestling. I mean, wrestling, yeah, that'd be dope. Hardy Boys
If
is
we
a
could,
good story.
if that wrestling, the one wrestling show is good, is going taking off with Young Rock.
Yeah.
It'd
Well,
be
they're
cool to do
doing
Young
now. They're
Hardys.
doing a lot of bio. I know they're what's his name? What's the dude from High School Musical? Zac Efron is
Yeah.
gonna do a wrestling movie as
Oh, he
I
is doing a
forgot the name
wrestling
of the
movie.
wrestler.
It's a family. It's a whole family of
Yeah,
wrestling family that
so
all just
I'm
kind of like died.
and I heard rumors Chris Hemsworth's supposed to do a Hulk Hogan movie. He's
That's
supposed
all.
to
Yeah,
play
that
Hulk
was
Hogan.
that's something. That was another
that'd,
thing.
Yeah.
that'd be funny.
I mean, I don't know if
That's
that's
cool.
rumors are true, but I mean,
Yeah.
I think because of the Young Rock is getting good ratings.
I mean, right. Sports shows that have been successful this year. That Lakers one, right? The Showtime one.
Oh, Showtime, yeah.
Ooh, that
Um,
good.
that was good. The
Showtime
the
was
one
good.
on HBO Max. That
You're
was
talking about
pretty.
the
That was
Showtime? You mean
pretty.
the Winning Time, or are you talking about the
Both of both the Hulu one is that a movie or is that I don't
talking about
really
the documentary?
the
Or
documentary documentary is
documentary
good.
is good. I'm
The
talking
doc
about
is good.
the one
I'm
with,
talking
The
the
HBO Max
the
show.
HBO
Yeah,
Max one
yeah,
was
yeah.
pretty cool, even though it was
Yeah.
over exaggerated, but that was pretty cool.
yeah.
And obviously Young Rock. There's
It's like
probably
Jerry
yeah.
must be busting through women, man.
Yeah, the way
They're
they
gonna
put,
honestly at the rate they're doing with Young Rock, they're probably doing with LeBron.
I would
kinda
see you
feel
could
like
see
it.
something like
Oh,
that.
that probably, yeah.
Everybody hates
Oh,
Braun.
Well, the Browns got the barbershop talk though.
Everybody
right now.
hates
Yeah,
Braun.
that's true.
Yeah, but we're talking about like biopic shows.
Biopic,
Like
yeah.
if we go
Well,
that
they
route.
they already did, but they did Browns the like a
Oh,
long time ago. They did what's it
What?
called?
mean nothing to
Young-
But that's
Young-
that when?
like Young in the Game or something like that.
Oh, but that's again, that's the okay. So let's not talk
That was Young Drake
documentaries.
too.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about
Biopics.
let's talk about like
I want
like
this shit forever,
biopics.
mine, ever man. All right,
Let's
If
get this man a
I'll be
mic.
honest.
Get this man.
last
get this
name
man-
ever, first,
First
name
name.
greatest.
like a sprained ankle boy, nothing to play with.
No, if they were to do a biopic of like if there was an athlete, I would love to see a biopic on, man. That's tough.
Oh, I would love to see a
That's
Walter
tough.
I'd probably
Payton
do
one.
Jeter.
Walter Payton, because obviously he was sick. He gets sick towards the end of his career, kind of cuts his career short. That's a good story.
That's
A
true.
Lou Gehrig one, obviously with having Lou Gehrig disease, like that whole thing.
Yeah.
Just something like I think like big, like Babe Ruth is hard. Like I mean, I don't know, like I think of like players like impactful like that, where you're just like, okay, they stick out a lot, and it's because of something like that, of a passing or something where it's just kind of like, damn, that's sad. But like
Yeah.
they have great careers and they were like they meant something. Those are the ones that always they do biopics off because they're just that good.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any art. I don't know if there's anybody retired now.
Retired as an athlete.
Yeah, that you can think of being like, hey, let's make a movie
Ken
about him.
Griffey Jr.
Okay.
Yeah, because his
prime,
dad.
a prime one based on
Prime time,
Deion
yeah.
Sanders, like with the whole going from Atlanta to the World Series game, like just that whole day must have been
That's a good one,
hectic.
too.
Like
Yeah.
that would be a cool movie to.
And then
Like-
I could do that whole joke about him doing his 40 in his suit or tuxedo, like
Yeah, that'd be cool. There's only like certain this is the only thing you see a lot of musical ones, but I haven't seen a lot of sport ones as of late, like movies.
yeah.
They had the Kurt Warner one that I haven't seen.
I haven't seen that either. You said what?
I said I have to see that. That was that's when I start. That's my first memory of watching football around
Kurt
that time.
Warner.
Yeah, around 2000, that Super Bowl run by the Rams with Kurt Warner.
I'm surprised you're not a Rams fan.
I did like the Rams too because they had a fire team though.
Them uniforms were nice, bro.
I know, yeah.
Like that. Those are cool. I don't like the ones now. It's just too like that yellow just sticks out too much. Like I like the gold with the blue instead of just the bright yellow with the. It's just ugly.
And off topic, I think a show, they did a ESPN 30 for 30 on it, but a show or even a movie would be cool. The Fab Five, the whole
be
Michigan
dope.
Fab Five, that'd be dope. Like bringing them together and like them individually, but then them coming together and then them dominating college. Like that'd be cool. A cool show or movie to kind of see too.
For something to be created kind of like Young Rock,
Yeah,
you would
it's
almost
tough.
have to their life has to be very open and vulnerable. And I think like The Rock himself has very much like made that
Yeah.
who
Which
he
is why wrestling, to me, wrestling stories are good for that,
Mhm.
Yeah,
because
because most
a
of
lot
those guys are kind
they're
of the
just
same
out there,
story.
bro. Yeah, they're all just pretty out there. Like, it's just pretty, like, that's why I say like a Young Hardys would be dope. Like, especially now where they're at.
Well, have you guys
that'd be
ever seen
crazy.
have you ever seen what's that and Aaron, you might know the show, is it Behind the Ropes? I
The
think
Dark
that's
Side of
called
the Ring.
Dark Side of the Ring. Yeah,
Dark Side of
that's
the
the
Ring
one
is
with
where
I think
it's at.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh,
No,
okay.
Dark Side of the Ring is, yeah, it's like little documentary
Like they-
like episodes where they go deep into like the dark side of like wrestling, like
Yeah,
all
Chris
the bad stuff.
Benoit,
The
they're
Benoit
talking
story,
and,
Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero would be a great movie. That'd be really good. Like if they made an Eddie movie, that'd be
Yeah.
really good.
Mm.
But like those,
Ric Flair movie.
a Ric
Yeah.
Flair, mhm.
Yeah.
A lot of things that went on in his life.
Dude,
This-
Ric Flair would be a crazy movie.
Yeah.
Now that you say that, that'd be a good one.
Plane crash. That's
Mm.
crazy.
He did? I didn't even know that.
Yeah. He survived a plane crash. Like he was, I forgot where he was going, but the plane actually like crashed on the ground, but he survived it. Everybody else on the plane passed.
Was this before or after he started said jet flying, limousine riding? Was that
No,
no, I'm being honest.
No,
That's
this is during the time
definitely-
he was hot. It was during the time
okay.
he was hot, you know, back in
Okay, as I would have been cool if, like, you know, that's the reason why he started saying that. Made him even, you know what I'm saying? That would have been dope.
Oh,
This-
I
this
want
that
one on Dennis
story.
Rodman, if that's the case.
That's actually being made. I heard about that.
They're actually making a Dennis.
Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors supposed to play Dennis
Yeah,
Rodman.
they're already actually making
That
that. When he
man,
went to
that
Vegas.
man is busy. He's in Creed 3, King the Conqueror, and you gonna do that?
He's
Like,
good
damn.
though. He is good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's got
good.
range. He got range, bro. I'm
He
you know,
does. He does. You saw
He
him
good.
spin- That boy good.
that boy good.
That boy good.
He is, bro. Honestly, he underrated too. But I think with Creed 3 coming out, he gonna be a lot of people gonna start watching him, like taking him
Mhm.
more for granted. You know, I like Jonathan Majors, and then, you know, the whole thing with King, when Quantum Mania comes out, it's gonna be
Quantum Mania.
Yeah,
I mean, he had
Yeah,
his
yeah.
well,
he
he's
had his
gonna
first
be
taste in Loki. Yeah, everybody
Loki.
first. If you saw him in Loki, that's where like I was first introduced to him. So I was like, okay, like
same.
But now, like, kind of seeing what Quantum Mania is looks like it's gonna be good. It looks like it's gonna be the best one out of the other Ant-Mans, to be honest. So I'm kind of excited.
There's a lot of good stuff coming out too, man. I seen the Mario
That
Brothers movie.
Transformers, bro. I don't know what's
I
wrong.
don't know, man. It sounds like they're trying to make a
Transformers.
Power Rangers movie with that. That's what it looked like.
Literally everyone said that. That's crazy. I've literally heard multiple people say that.
Transformers looks like it's gonna be good. That movie look good.
I just
Like,
think, yeah, I think there's
does
a,
look-
definitely a revamp from like the second like 3 movies they put out after the Shia LaBeoufs.
Mhm.
So I mean, it'd be nice. It'd
Can't
be nice
top
to
Shy,
kind of
bro.
see.
Let's be honest here.
Nobody.
That's what it
I
is.
like Bumblebee. The last Bumblebee was good with John Cena.
I didn't see the last
It's pretty
Bumblebee.
good. It had a good 80s vibe. That's why though. But
Well, this
My
one's
only
going
complaint-
90s.
My only
Oh.
complaint with those movies is too damn long, bro. I don't know which Transformer was it. It was like a 3-hour movie. I'm like, yo, what?
Well, that's what I'm
the-
saying. If they were the good ones, it wouldn't matter. But they kind of started stretching after like it was like the 4th and the 5th, like the one with Mark
Once I
Wahlberg.
think once they
was like, eh.
once they replaced Megan Fox, I think that one was the
This
last.
man is like-
No, not like not because of that, bro.
We
like
know where you
once-
get
fair enough.
headed now, Manny.
It was the
Yeah,
team,
once-
the Megan Fox team, yeah,
Right.
and the Shia LaBeouf. They ruined that chemistry, yeah. Once
Yeah.
they kicked her out,
Then
which is
kicked her
funny.
out
They
and-
brought her
yeah.
back in TMNT because
okay.
which is Michael Bay. Michael Bay did the Transformers. Then they like,
Oh
she
yeah, then
left,
they casted her as April O'Neil.
and then they casted her as April
Right.
O'Neil in TMNT, and
Yeah.
he's the producer too. So that's when I think they said they were having a thing. Her and Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
No, nothing. No disrespect to Mark, but it was just like out of left field. It was like, okay,
You know what?
finally.
You
getting
like
a
Mark
trans-
Wahlberg?
I think
like
Mark
Mark Wahlberg.
Wahlberg is
I
the
love Mark
best in anything that's military / like cop.
No, he's,
comedy.
Um,
He's a
good in
good
Ted.
com.
He's good in Ted.
Oh yeah, that makes that's disrespectful. I don't know.
Invincible, Invincible's a good movie.
Invincible's
His-
good too.
My boy Vince
Invincible's a
Papale.
good
Vince
one.
Papale.
Vince Papale.
That movie with The Rock was pretty good too.
Which one?
That movie with The Rock, that was pretty good.
One with the Rock.
It
Him
was
and
like
The
Pain-
Rock. Oh, Pain
Pain
and
and Gain.
Gain. Pain and
Oh,
Gain.
Pain
Oh
and
Yeah.
yeah,
Gain,
Pain and Gain.
That's a good
And
one.
Anthony
Yeah, that was a
Mackie. Oh, bro, that
So that's a
movie,
good.
that
That's a good
movie,
cast. That's a
that
good
movie
Yeah,
cast.
that was
was
yes, yeah.
absolutely wild.
That is wild.
That's
Yeah.
a
the
wild
first time-
movie.
That was the first time I ever seen The Rock do drugs. I'm like, whoa, like you know,
Yeah.
it's just that.
White powder
it's just
nose.
that- yeah,
like,
dude,
what
it's just
the
that.
hell?
It's
He
just
was
that,
doing some rocks.
And then my boy Anthony Mackie was in a relationship with Rebel Wilson, dude.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's a crazy movie. That's a
It
true
was.
It's a
story.
good.
That's
It's a
true
deep
story
cast.
too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it is a good cast. It's slept
With
on. It's a slept on movie.
But
I
they
love
were
that movie.
so-
Yeah. I mean, Mark Wahlberg. I mean, those are the Teds. I mean, you gotta put respect on Ted.
Departed,
Ted,
bro.
Departed. Like he's
Yeah.
got so many good movies. What's Four Brothers, The Fighter. I like The
Survivor,
Fighter a lot.
Lone Survivor.
The Lone Survivor. But one of my favorites is The Fighter. Him and
Yeah.
Christian Bale.
That's a good
That's
one too.
one of my favorites. That's
Yeah.
definitely one of my favorites because he's trying to like his brother is a drug addict and like you
Mhm.
know
That's his
the
best.
pride of
Yeah.
pride of something. Like I was like, it's a good movie.
That's probably his best performance, I think. I
Well,
can't-
who was Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg.
I mean, yeah, that definitely puts it up there for sure. I definitely think it's for sure one of his top five. See,
Ever-
Patriots Day.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Patriots Day
I
is a
think I
real
did.
good one.
Yeah.
That's from the bombing, the Boston bombing, the Boston Marathon bombing.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
the freaking my cousin. I don't know if you guys know, but he has we're talking about TV shows. Young Rock. He has a TV show that was aired out there called Entourage, and
Oh,
if you guys haven't seen it, it's actually a really funny show, and it's basically it is a story on Mark Wahlberg based on him and his I think like 4 other buddies.
That's right. I heard about that.
yeah,
And,
Entourage is that shit. It's one of my favorite shows. I've seen it
Bro,
like 2 or 3
funniest
times.
show
It's
ever.
if you have time to watch it, sit down
You
and watch
should.
it. It's
Yeah,
so
you
worth it.
should.
It is
That-
filled with stars.
Yeah.
It literally, it's definitely one of the best
I
shows out
remember, and
there.
I s-
And he's
yeah.
he's an executive producer. Mark
Yeah.
Wahlberg's
And
executive
him-
producer on there.
There's an
Mhm.
episode where they crossed each other's paths. So like because it's his
That's
show,
cool.
they did like he does a cameo with his crew walking past the guy
Past
that plays
all
him
of them,
in the show.
yeah. Passes all Vinny Chase and like his crew, and they just all like,
I gotta check it out.
oh, what's
man.
up? And they just like
Yeah.
kind of like shake. He's like, what's up, Mark?
It's a
Oh, what's
badass
up?"
show,
And then
yeah.
they just keep walking.
I gotta check it out, man. I've wanted to for a while. I just never got around
Dude,
to it.
watch it. It is worth it. It's hilarious. It's really funny.
Is it because you don't believe in science?
No,
I
nah. I don't know, man.
feel you.
I don't know. Yeah,
There's- bro,
That's
every-
HBO,
there-
right? That's HBO,
It is.
right?
Yes,
Yeah, it
sir.
is HBO. Yeah.
HBO sponsorship. HBO, shout out.
This is the Fan Spectrum. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Go ahead and click and subscribe on YouTube and follow our social media at the Fan Spectrum. Peace.